when we talk about the governing party, because so many of them indicated in corruption. Blackouts, water shortages, a shaky healthcare system, and myriad other state failures. Others say this is the cost of corruption and negligent leadership. We are now seeing the consequences of corruption. Higher electricity and water tariffs, higher costs of food and fuel. It now costs more than ever to survive. These added economic pressures may be the final nail in the coffin.
In Joburg, Ekurhuleni, Nelson Mandela Bay. And we achieved removing the ANC from power. And despite not having a majority in the council, which is a major impediment, we made significant progress. But of course, the ANC never accepted their defeat. They never accepted the will of the people. And so there was an attempt by the ANC in Gauteng to grab back power in Tshwane. And for 7 months, the municipal council was dissolved with no oversight over tenders, appointments, connections. The ANC mayor of the West Rand district was sent to Tshwane. And after that, we had a 4.3 billion rand budget deficit. Of course, in Tshwane, we've also made our own mistakes, Democrats. But that's the difference between the DA and the ANC. We can admit where we are wrong, and we can correct, which we are doing. But we also learned a few useful lessons. And I say useful because surely this province and this country will also have to be governed by a coalition. We need a clear mandate. It does not help trying to govern with a minority. We have to have the strength to make the difficult decisions and carry them through. And we mustn't be in a position to try and negotiate with the ANC and the EFF. The second important point, we need a clear idea of what we stand for. Because if you don't stand for anything, you will fall for anything. The last point is coalitions can be successful. But then we need coalition with integrity. It does not help. It does not help looking to Gauteng Mackenzie made to the people. So those are the lessons that we've learned in Tshwane, and we truly are on a rescue mission. In Tshwane, we are there to keep the original promise that we made to the people, to bring significant change, to bring clean, corruption-free administration, to build a capital city that works for all of its people, that we can be proud of. And you know, Democrats, if we can do it in the capital city, we can do it in South Africa. And we must do it, and we must do it in Gauteng. Because difficult decisions have to be made. If you are not willing to make the difficult decisions, if all you can do is give handouts and make promises, if you can't stand your ground, if you can't tell SAMU there is no money for salary increases, then you will inherit nothing. You will simply be doomed to repeating the mistakes of the ANC, and that we cannot afford. We have to stand our ground. We have to stand up to the rule of law. That is what's going to rebuild trust in this country, and that's going to generate the energy and the conviction and the passion that we need to change Gauteng and to change South Africa. Congress, Democrats, let's go do it. Thank you very much.
Alliance grows stronger, from an opposition party to a party of government. From governing Midwell in 2000 to leading a coalition in Cape 2006 and governing the whole of the Western Cape outright by 2009. Today, the DA is bigger than ever, bigger than the next six parties combined, and on the verge of bringing the ANC below 50% in the 2024 national election. Millions of South Africans across the country now experience some form of DA governance. Gauteng is the DA's first government in KwaZulu-Natal. Having inherited a broken municipality, it is now proudly debt-free. DA-led Bidvest is and the best performing province in South Africa, the Western Cape, is set. The DA is fighting for better service delivery in all communities. DA pressure brings to have a primary school reopened so learners would not have to walk 5 kilometers to school. In Limpopo, we exposed the abuse of millions in overtime pay to municipal workers. And in the Eastern Cape, we relentlessly fought and forced SAPS to build a new police station in Gqeberha. In Mpumalanga, we succeeded in restoring healthcare services to over 4,000 farm workers. During the devastating floods in KwaZulu-Natal, we worked to secure emergency relief for flood victims. And almost a decade later, we continue to fight for justice for the victims of the Life Sidimeni tragedy in Gauteng. In Parliament, the Democratic Alliance takes its role of protecting our hard-won democracy seriously. The DA's relentless pressure resulted in the establishment of the Zondo Commission of Inquiry into fighting to have the corrupt policy of cadre deployment declared unconstitutional and illegal, as well as introducing a bill in Parliament to curb the lavish lifestyles of cabinet ministers and opposing the ANC's efforts to interfere with school admissions and language policy. Recently winning a court case to protect your right to speak Afrikaans at Stellenbosch University. We are mobilizing South Africans across the country to stand up against corruption, the cost of living, high crime rates, and the electricity crisis. The Democratic Alliance is at the forefront of democracy, protecting you from national government failures and working hard to make life better for all Africans. It is now up to each and every one of us to unite behind the only party that can build a better future.
Viva Day, Viva! I know I'm absolutely proud to be a member of this party. Just watching and listening to that, I know that we are all in the correct group. We've heard from Mayor Celia Brink around what it is that he's doing in the city of Tshwane to improve the quality of life there. But we also have another government in Gauteng that is doing amazing. Hoi hoi, Duncan, you're exposing yourself. That is doing absolutely amazing, and everybody in Gauteng wants to reap the benefits of that municipality because it's blue. Can you guess what that municipality is? But ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcome Peter Taylor.
Democrats, it's a true honor to address you here at this particular Congress, the biggest Congress in history. Democrats, I want to share with you the good that we are doing in Midvaal. And I'm sure it is nothing new to you. But I want to tell you that for 22 years, the DA has been governing in Midvaal. Democrats, we're no longer talking about the basic service delivery of potholes, clean water, sewer, electricity, street lights, and so forth. We've moved past that because that's a basic. It's a norm. It's something that we are acing in Midvaal. We are now talking about how do we grow the local economy in Midvaal. And I must tell you, in the last 2 years, we have grown our economy in Midvaal from 8 billion rand to 12.5 billion rand. And this means that Midvaal has one of the lowest unemployment rates in the country, coming in at 17.5%. Democrats, the recipe is easy. We must just do our job and ensure that there is no corruption and ensure that we hire competent and dedicated staff within the municipality, which means there must be no cadre deployment. Asikashi ngoba lona umakhelwane siyamazi or ngikhule naye bengena isikolo naye kwamele ukuthi uye esikolweni sikuqashe because uyazi umsebenzi hayi because uyazi umajola. And that is exactly what we are doing and getting right in Midvaal. We have created a conducive environment for businesses to flourish in Midvaal. And this is why we are attracting even international investment into the municipality. Because the investor knows and understands that Midvaal will be able to supply services like water, sewer, electricity at any given time. Democrats, we can do more. Imagine a Midvaal with the support of a DA-led province. And I can tell you, come 2024, we will be the same as the Western Cape.
Yes.
I can tell you, my friend from Saldanha Bay, Mayor Andre Tutor, when he has challenges in his municipality, he knows that he can just pick up the phone, call Premier Ellen Wendy, and say, please assist with the following at the province, and that gets done. And that's what we want for Gauteng. It's going to take a collective effort. We need to go to every corner of Gauteng. There must not be a no-go area in Gauteng. Kwamele siyongena nalana laba besigelo laba khona siyofuna amavote wethu lapha phakathi. Khathesi ngomfuni babona ayina kozalihezo. Bajwetwa kankani besimuri house vote ANC grant ya haulo kuwa imali country. Grant leo ayisupply the ANC. It is government money. So Democrats, it's important that we go and sell the DA vision. We go and we tell the good story of Midvaal to our people that it is possible to take services across Gauteng to every municipality, to every corner of Gauteng. Abantu bethu bakhathele, enough is enough. But the ball is in their court, Democrats. We need to go out and vote. Sense sure which we make the right decision. Spaniki chance any name, those that are ruling, and they have failed dismally. It cannot be which Midvaal. We are growing election after election. In 2016 local government election, we had the outright majority of 57% for the DA. In 2021, we increased it to 63%. Democrats, into eyi-one engifuna kuyisho ukuthi nasihamba siyo-campaign, masiyekele ukukhuluma kakhulu ngalaba abanye benkimbi eziyelo. Masitshela abantu ukuthi yini thina as i-DA esikhona kuyenza. Abantu ba-understand that people know about the failures of the ANC. We don't need to constantly talk about them, but let's talk about the vision, the good story of the DA, and when we govern. And you can easily say what the top performing municipalities in the country are all DA-led.
Yes.
That cannot be a mistake. So these other ones, they keep us made with the red t-shirts. They come and they say that we can do this, we can do that. Ask them one thing, show me where you have governed. Because it is easy to criticize and point fingers. Show me where you have governed. We can show. The rest of South Africans will be governed because we excel. Where have they governed? Those in red. They just talk. So Democrats, Masiele, in 2024, let us go and grow the party. Let's ensure the DA leads Gauteng so we can continue to improve the lives of our people, put a leadership that is capable in government. Democrats in Mbonga, thank you very much.
Said we mustn't speak about them, but they started charging us because our masks are not working. But I want to say, what I do, take stand up, what I do.